Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Guy for That. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. To play this song along with the track, you will want to detune your guitar down half a step. So the E would become an E flat, the A would be a flat, the D would be a D flat, G would be a G flat, B would be a B flat, and E would be an E flat. However, what I'm going to do is play the chords in standard tuning, because more than likely you're in standard tuning, but if you are going to play with a track, that's what you'll need to do. The first chord we need, E major, which is an open E string, 2 on the A string, 2 on the D string, 1 on the G, and then 2 open strings for the B and E. We'll talk through strumming and structure and whatnot afterwards, but first of all let's get through the other 3 chords that we need. The next chord is a C sharp minor chord. This is going to be a bar chord, which is 4 on the A string, 6, 6 on the D and G, you got the 5 on the B, and then the barred finger will pick up the high E string. We then have an A major chord, which is an open A, 2, 2, 2 on the D, G, B, and then an open E string. You may prefer to play the major bar chord shape, which you can see on the screen. That might help you out to go to the B major chord, which you can either play as this one, which is 2 on the A string, 4, 4, 4 on the D, G, B, and then the high E strings picked up by the barred finger. Or if you played the A major chord as a bar chord, you can move it up 2 frets to fret 7, and there's your B major chord. So what I'm going to do is play through the chords twice. The first time round with the open A chord and the lower B major chord, and then the second time round with the alternate versions, one of which you will find easier than the other or better. It's up to you, it's a personal preference, but here we go. So we have E, C sharp minor, A major, B major. Here's the second run through, E, C sharp minor, A major, B major. There's pros and cons to both. If you're not too confident with bar chords, you could go with the open A chord. If you are confident with bar chords, the last 3 chords are all really close together. There's C sharp minor, there's A, and there's B. So it makes it a bit more manageable to play. So in terms of how to play and the strumming pattern, we have a few different ideas going on. Just before I talk you through those, if you're interested in getting the chord chart for this, as well as the chords and the lyrics matched up, head on over to Patreon. There's a link in the description. You get access to not only this song, but over 300 other songs that I've made over the past couple of years, just a couple of dollars, all for the latest releases. It's all professionally, and it saves you from trying to write it out and maybe making a mistake or trying to memorize and, forgetting things. So yeah, check that out. So for the opening part of the song, the introduction, what we have is kind of a back and forth part between the lowest note of the chord and then the higher notes of the chord. You can do things like this. So slowly that is the low note of the E chord and then the higher note. So I'm using that as an upstroke. Then on the C sharp minor, my low note is the A string. Then on the A chord, it's the open A string. Or if you're playing the bar chord version, there's your low note. And then the B chord, or if you're playing that version, it's the A string. And for the opener section, you want to roll around those chords in that pattern. Later on in the song, we get to the chorus, which uses the same 4 chords, but because it's more lively, there's a lot more going on, we can strum the chords, and we can do things like this. And for every chord, what I'm doing is playing down, down, up, down, up, which slowly is down, down, up, down, up. Or if you're counting along, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. I'll play that through the chords at a slower tempo so you can really see how my right hand is strumming. So when the verses are playing, we take those 4 chords and we can play the broken chord pattern where you play the low note and the high note. When it gets to the likes of the pre-chorus and chorus, that's when we're strumming around. However, the only thing to really remember is that you play the same 4 chords over and over and over until the cows come home. I hope that's a phrase used in America, because we use it a lot in England. Basically, you just keep playing it for a long time. But yeah, so you play those 4 chords over and over, so you just need to remember those in that order. And when it gets to the louder chorus parts, that's when you start to strum. So basically that's everything you need to get through this song. So if you found it useful, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Please consider getting the extra material over on Patreon. In fact, the people on the screen will get access to that straight away. Those are my active patrons, so the moment this video goes live, they can play this song straight away with everything wrought out professionally. So thanks to them for their support, thanks to you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.